One of the things I love about Thailand is just how far our dollar goes. We've been able to eat out literally for almost every meal.
Today's Food Panda order is sunrise tacos. I know it's not Thai food, but you gotta mix it up when you've been here for so long, and we actually really love their burritos. But in the spirit of how far does a dollar go here in Thailand, and specifically central Bangkok, we are doing today a video 30 versus 300. We are gonna show you 2 places to stay, an Airbnb that's $30 a night USD, and a luxury hotel about $300 a night, and see what your dollar gets you for each price point here in central Bangkok. I guess we will begin in the kitchen, but first, this is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath Airbnb listed for $33 US per night. I think this kitchen is a good example of what you will get at that price point. It's not often you get full kitchens, they're usually kitchenettes, which is what we have here. Our kitchen doesn't have an oven or a stove or anything like that to actually do real cooking, but we have a microwave, a coffee maker. This time we have an espresso maker and a French press. So you're not gonna be doing any hardcore cooking, but you can make easy things, microwavable things. Let's move on. Moving through the space, you can tell it was definitely designed for 4 adults or maybe like a full family. There's a dining table set for 4, and the living room easily accommodates 4 grown adults or a full family. We've got a big old couch, big fluffy chair, a TV. We have AC in every single room, and we are in close proximity to the first bedroom, which we'll show you now. The front bedroom is the one that we decided to make home. It is right next to the main window, but that's okay. It's been really comfortable. At this price point, I think you can expect a few things out of the living space. Well appointed, well decorated. This place is really cute. It's got some thoughtful touches. I will say I don't think they quite chose a genre with design. We have everything from beachy to like Moroccan to contemporary, but it doesn't matter. We've got a big king size bed, robes to wear, closet space, all that good stuff. So I think you can definitely expect to be plenty comfortable on a budget. Bedroom number 2, sorry, I was just getting it perfect for you guys. This is the back bedroom. Again, AC in every room. We've kind of used this room as like our closet room, but if you're traveling with another couple maybe, and somebody has to go to the bathroom, you have to go through the room, which is not great. Alas, let's see the bathroom. And finally, we have the bathroom. I would say that this is a pretty spacious bathroom, especially for the price point, which is one of the reasons why we chose this specific Airbnb. We've got a nice big shower. It does actually have a pretty fancy little bidet toilet. Kind of reminds me of Japan, which I really enjoy. A little sink, a tiny bit of counter space, which we were always searching for in Airbnbs, but hey, it gets the job done. Okay, if you're wondering, that was such a plop. I told Jordan I was gonna plop on this chair. That was quite the plop. Anyway, if you're wondering about this specific Airbnb, do we like it, do we recommend it? This building is called the Anonymous Common House, and they have several units on multiple levels. In fact, if you book the top story, it has a rooftop hot tub, which would be so nice. We're on street level, and we sleep near the street, so you can always hear stuff happening outside. But hey, the Wi-Fi has been strong, and that's usually what we care about the most, so I would say we would stay again, but just like everything else, it has its drawbacks. We thought we would go for a little coffee run around the corner to show y'all a bit of the neighborhood of Silom and talk a bit about the other neighborhoods of Bangkok and what you can consider when coming to Bangkok.
Almost forgot, I gotta switch over the laundry real quick. We're gonna talk about the amenities here at the Anonymous Common House. There's not a lot, there's not like a fitness center or gym or pool or sauna or any of that, but there is one very important thing for us, which is a laundry facility. And they actually have a really good washer and a dryer, which is hard to come by. We're staying in the Silom
neighborhood of Bangkok, which is generally known to be the financial district of the city. So on the weekends it can be not quite as busy as a weekday, as you might imagine. But right now we were just walking by our favorite temple, which I believe is called the Sri Maha Mariamman. I think it's a Hindu temple, and it is always absolutely lively. The colors and the detail in that place are stunning. Like, they catch your eye every time you walk by, and there's always carts selling the most gorgeous flower arrangements for the worshippers. And we think there's a relation to the temple because there's also about 4 different bakeries nearby that sell sweet treats, and we think maybe you buy the treats for the temple, perhaps, maybe an offering type situation, because there are just so many Thai desserts being sold all over the place. Okay, we had a little bit of a serendipitous moment. We're at a cafe called Flaneur. It's so beautiful, but we weren't supposed to bring you here. We were en route to Rocket Coffee Bar, which is a place we've gone to lots before, and we both looked at each other and like, you know, if we see something on the way that looks fun, we could try something new. And then we turned a corner and we saw this gorgeous green garden. And there's people, it looks like they're having a tea party, and I'm like, what is this? So I looked at it on Google Maps real quick, and it said Flaneur, and it's a tea house. They also do coffee drinks and all kinds of other stuff. So I got a little yuzu soda and a lemon tart, and Jordan got one of their green juices that they make in-house. And I love it. I feel like I'm having a tea party in the middle of Bangkok. And you know, I love being reminded sometimes to travel, but what I mean is like just to walk around and discover something new. That's kind of the point, and we were open to it, and here we are. Oh, I mean, come on, that's delightful. That's delightful. I can't wait. That yuzu soda is truly delicious. I'm so enjoying. Everybody here seems to be here for the beautiful treats, but the beautiful atmosphere. Everybody's taking a picture, like getting that Instagram moment, and I think it's really sweet to watch. But anyway, we're gonna finish our treats, then we gotta pop back home, do a little editing, and get a video uploaded for you guys to enjoy. Okay, well, the video is edited, uploaded, and off to YouTube land. Check out our Cefalù, Italy video if you haven't already. And we're gonna do tonight, on our last night here in this Airbnb, what we do most every night, which is have a very simple dinner and watch some Netflix. We're currently finishing up the latest of Ozark. So let's dive in. Good night. There's no time for Netflix. We have upgraded our stay. We are at the Waldorf Astoria in Bangkok, and we are here to see what 300 USD per night gets you. You wanna take a look around our room? We are at the front entrance of room 617 at the Waldorf Astoria, and this place has surprised and delighted already. Surprise number 1, there's a half bath in this room. Come look at it. Also, the lid is already up, but we have to show you. It's an automatic opening lid, and it will startle you the very first time, but it's like heated seat, sprays front and back, you know. How dignified. No excuse to leave the seat up when it's just the push of a button. Let's keep going. Now, we can get into this a bit more in detail later, but we used our Amex Platinum to book this room, and one of the perks of doing that is an upgrade if the upgrade's available. So we booked a king suite, and we were upgraded to a corner king suite. So as soon as you walk in, you just have this sweeping view of the city and the golf course and this beautiful living room. The corner king suite is so spacious. We have a gorgeous curved couch and a little chair. We also have a small dining area. They of course have lots of in-room dining options. Let's go to the bedroom because that king bed looks like a freaking cloud. Beautifully lit, spacious king room. The bed is like, oh my gosh, I haven't even gotten a chance to bounce on it yet because we have to get all of our beautiful shots, but a little cloud just waiting for me later. They even have a pillow menu. Body pillows, contour pillows, organic pillows if that's your cup of tea. We also have your standard in-room amenities like a TV and an iHome if you want to play your own tunes. There's also a delightful little vanity area. Ooh, Ooh, it pulls out, that's fun. When you travel with your partner all the time, you're kind of always on top of each other. So if there's a place where I can like curl my hair by myself while he can shower, all the better. And we have that here. Let's go see the closet. The closet in this room is practically a room unto itself. And usually my favorite part of any hotel room is the bathroom. I want to luxuriate. I want to see the tub. I want to see the view from the shower, and we do have that in this bathroom. Look at this tub. It's so grand and spa-like. I will say the Waldorf, their kind of aesthetic very much gives spa vibes throughout the entire hotel. And we have his and her sinks, or his and his, or hers and hers, however you'd like it to be. Okay, I never really thought I'd have all my YouTube friends in the shower with me, but here we are. There's room for everybody. We have a gorgeous, oh, ding dong, somebody's at the door. Y'all, let's pause and you're gonna learn a little something about Ashley. I love Valentine's Day. I just don't care what you think, if it's corporate or whatever. Made up holiday, true, true, true. I still love it. I'm talking like candy and presents and everything pink, red, and heart shaped. This kind of stuff, oh, they're giving it to the right girl. I can't, I love it. I'm stumbling over my words. I'm so excited, look how cute it is. This place, y'all, $300 a night and we are getting value. That's another thing about me, letting you in. I freaking love extra value. If I get free stuff, I'm like, yes, more value. I want to stretch my experience as far as it'll go. Jordan's laughing because every time I get given a gift, I'm like, yes. Let's go back to the bathroom. Here we are again, back in the shower. As I was saying, there's a beautiful view from the shower. Jordan's laughing at me again. Excellent views. Hopefully not too many people have views of you, but you can close it with some blinds. It's truly gorgeous. If you've ever traveled with a friend even, or as a couple, an extra toilet, nobody's mad about it. You know what I mean? I don't need it, but I like it. I like it. And I think that's where we will conclude this room tour. It is time for us to change, and we're gonna attempt to hit the pool. It has been raining on and off all day, so hopefully we can catch a moment where it's not raining, but I wanna swim. Welcome to the pool. We are practically on the roof of the Waldorf. Their pool facility is small but mighty. Like, as soon as we walked in, they're like, oh, Jordan, Mr. Garrett, this way to the pool. And we're like, okay. And then they let us pick out whichever little bed we wanted, and they set it all up. And then we're sitting here and they bring you ice water and some fruit. The frickin' service. It is a little windy and almost rainy today, which is kind of a bummer, but that doesn't matter. It's actually kind of covered part way, so if it rains a little bit, who cares? The views, y'all, the views are stunning. You can see so far. I can even see that it's raining over there, but not over here. That's how far I can see. And the water is nice and warm. It's so beautiful and perfect, and I don't even care that it's kind of gray. I'm pretending like I'm on vacation, enjoying the resort vibes.
It's kind of warm. It's not that bad.
A bubble massager, if you will. We were like, look at all the bubbles, and we came closer and we're like, oh, it's like a table. And then we realized, no, you lay on it. It's like dipped to sit in, and then bubbles.
Yeah, I'll come around and eat.
And just like that, it is dinner time, y'all. You missed a bit. I'll fill you in. We're about to have some nice in-room dining, but we just got back from the Loft Bar, which is the beautiful, like, top of the building bar here at the Waldorf. It was gorgeous. We were really honestly kind of lucky to even get a spot at the bar because Valentine's Day is apparently really popular in Thailand and it was booked, as are the restaurants, which is why we're just gonna eat in the room instead of trying to eat downstairs. But we had 3 different cocktails and they were all amazing. I'm honestly like very kind of like that, to be honest with you guys. I probably need to eat my dinner. Everything was so delicious. I had this butterfly pea cocktail, which if you know me, you know I love butterfly pea tea. So it was the beautiful purple color, a little sweet, not too sweet, and it had gold leaf on the top. Jordan had a delicious whiskey cocktail that was kind of akin to an old-fashioned. Highly recommend the bartenders there. They were so kind, so helpful. Anyway, now it's time to eat. I have some beautiful drunken noodles before me. Jordan's got some green curry, but we have one freebie left with this stay, and that is free breakfast, or I should say included breakfast. So we'll see y'all at breakfast time.
Wow. Alright, we are here at the breakfast buffet at the brasserie. They have like 3 massive stations, one with like authentic Thai breakfast, one with a bunch of meats, a cheese board section, omelets and eggs and coffee and teas and juices. We have some of that coming on our way as well. And this breakfast is all included with our stay through the Amex credit card that we have. It's incredible.
Right, we have tiny confessions. We've mentioned we booked through the Amex travel portal with our platinum card, so we get a bunch of extra benefits. We're showing you, you know, a $30 a night stay versus a $300 a night stay. But we didn't pay $300 a night. We ended up only paying like 80 USD because one of the main reasons we were able to do this is because our platinum card comes with a $200 a year credit to any of their like luxury hotels. So it was not a big deal for us to book a $300 a night because we got 2/3 of it knocked off the price. So that's one benefit. Then we got to check in early at noon. We get to check out late today at 4 p.m. We get breakfast included. Everything in here is completely included. We got a $100 USD credit to the hotel. So like our cocktails or our lunch yesterday, those are almost completely covered. So it didn't cost us too much. But we just wanted to show you what you could get because you could get all of this for that price. But hey, if you've got the platinum card, which we do recommend, you get more.
We wanted to round out this video by giving y'all a quick comparison of some high-level categories that compare the budget accommodation to the luxury accommodation. So let's start with the main thing, which is price. For what you get at the Waldorf Astoria here for $300 US is incredibly worth it. So we would rate both of those, in our opinion, both good.
And if you're comparing luxury in Bangkok versus luxury in any other major city around the world, like your dollar just goes further here, so the value is even better.
All right, next category, facilities. With the pool, the fitness center, the sauna, all of that, included. This place is superb. We rate that really good. For the budget one, the only facility thing we really had was a laundry facility. So yeah, we would rate the budget one as fair, the Waldorf Astoria as good on the facilities. In-room amenities, we would rank both of them good.
If you're just listing amenities, you know, we both had in-room Nespresso, you know, TV, all the goods. They're there, so they're both doing a good job.
The service here, though, that come with the amenities at the Waldorf, it is like on another level, but both of those will rate as good.
Location. So both our Airbnb and this hotel are in a similar part of Bangkok. Our Airbnb was in Silom or Silom, and the hotel is in Siam. They're right next to each other, so on the general map of Bangkok, kind of similar, technically different neighborhoods. We would rate both the neighborhoods themselves as a great place to be, very centrally located, and both have great access to the BTS and the MRT, which, if you're not familiar, are Bangkok's essentially metro subway lines. They have the BTS line and the MRT, which are run separately. The one above ground that's always elevated, that's the BTS, and the one you never see, which is a subway, is the MRT. It's below ground. We've taken both. Highly recommend. It's a great way to save money getting around. Safety-wise in the location, Bangkok in general, Thailand in general, we just never have a reason to be nervous. The only thing we could think of with difference in safety is if you take the actual unit, obviously here in the Waldorf, we're very removed from the street level, extremely secure. You would have to pass through many people to get to us, whereas in the Airbnb, it's like an apartment. It's just you in the street, but we never felt unsafe. We go around late at night. It's not a problem. So safety, I would say both are good. Overall comfort, Obviously, a luxury hotel is always going to be more comfortable than an Airbnb. That's just duh. But I would say they kind of win in different ways. Like, obviously, everything here at the Waldorf is fluffy and cloud-like and beautiful and just endlessly comfortable because someone is always taking care of you. At the same time, there's comfort in the Airbnb in that it's all ours. It's, you know, a little bit more private and like away from the world. And it's basically an apartment. We can make more meals. It wasn't a full kitchen, but a kitchenette, which we can't exactly do in here.
Yep.
Overall comfort, we would rate fair for Airbnb and good for the luxury hotel. I think it was a great little experiment seeing what you can get around Bangkok. It was certainly fun for us to make. We really hope you enjoyed this video. And our final recommendation is if it's in your budget, do a nice Airbnb accommodation, and on your way out, maybe your last night, book that luxury hotel. Do one night if you can. We fit so much activity into just a one-night stay. And then you're like ending your vacation on a high note and feeling fancy as you do it.
It's so worth it. If you can make it happen, do it on like Valentine's Day.
Yeah, that worked out for us really well. Anyway, we'll see y'all guys in the next one.